Welcome back, everybody, to Two Noobs, Two Boobs. We got a special edition here. I know I lied to you all last episode about not having an episode this week, this Saturday. So before Nicole takes her flight to beautiful California, we're going to knock out this episode. And we were kind of talking about things that, like, you know, because I maybe I came off as an asshole last week.
Maybe.
And I didn't want that to be like this. You know, I don't feel like I just sometimes like is being real make you an asshole? Am I the asshole for saying that? Am I the asshole that for saying that freaking there should only be a certain amount of animals that are considered emotional support animals?
You are the asshole. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Because I think that some animals do have, most animals do have emotions, but I think some animals just convey their emotions differently is what I'm getting at. But anyways, so we decided.
We decided we're going to look at some Reddit.
Yeah, we're going to look at some Reddit. You know, we'll do a quick episode because, like I said, Nicole's got to take that flight, get out of here, and do her little wedding in the valley.
So, let me clarify. I'm not getting married. My friends are. I'm attending a wedding.
Okay, so all right, everybody. So she's still single, right? Nothing's changed on that front,
married.
right? Still single, right?
I'm looking to go out on dates, but then also I'm getting married.
Yeah.
I have the date saved.
Yeah, save the date.
I'm just looking for somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My wedding is at this location. If you want to get married to me, show up. Right?
Like,
bring your cute dog.
Yeah.
Like, leave your parents at home, but you can come.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. So
I pulled up a couple. I don't know, a couple different options that we can go through. So I'm focusing. I searched for boobs, because that's one thing that we're good at. And then I searched for noobs, and then I got a couple of randoms in there. See how far we make it. But we are professional advice givers, and I think anything that we say is probably like the best for these people and for our listeners.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do have a certificate that I kind of just have sitting here on my desk. It's right here. It says professional advice giver. So there you go. You can slow it down and read it if you'd like. All right.
That doesn't surprise me in the least.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So I'm going to start this one out. Would I be the asshole if I got a boob job even though my husband doesn't want me to?
Fuck your husband. Fuck that guy.
I'm 27, female. I've always hated my breasts, even since I was a teenager. I always said that when I was older and had money, I was going to get a breast lift with implants. My breasts are big, size D. Fill out clothes very nicely. I've gotten compliments on that, but without a bra, I absolutely hate how they look. They are not very perky, and I hate my areolas. I actually wouldn't even let my husband see my breasts when we were first started dating. So, let's see. She goes on.
This is a novel.
Let's figure this out. Now I'm at a point where getting this procedure is not unrealistic financially. For context, my husband, 27 male, and I have separate bank accounts. When it comes to larger purchases, we talk to each other about it, but we love having our own financial independence. Okay.
I feel like this is like the beginning of that one like show on was it HGTV where they're buying a house? Like, I'm a professional dog walker. Yeah. My husband makes greeting cards. Our account is $1 million. It's like, what the?
$1.6 million. You're like,
I want perky boobs, and he wants my saggy boobs.
Oh.
Right. So we both contribute towards the mortgage, renovations for the house, annual vacations. I will pay for my breast job completely by myself. I have $3,000 put aside exclusively for my boob job. I would need to save up some more and then possibly finance the rest depending on how much is left. The only debt that we have is our mortgage. Okay.
Damn.
So he is against it. He says he loves my boobs how they are, and he doesn't want them to change. I told him that a while ago. This is very sweet. My breasts have been a large insecurity for myself, and me getting them done would be for me. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
He also said that if I have the money for this, then I should put it towards the house.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a fixer-upper. I mean, her boobs are a fixer-upper.
Oh, yeah.
And have been renovating it. I see his point because if I'm being honest, I do feel a little guilty about not putting my money towards something more practical. But this is something I've wanted for a while. He got to the point where he said he doesn't want me to get it done, but he said he knows I'll do it regardless, and it is what it is. So
I don't know.
She better do it.
Yeah, she's gonna do what she's gonna do, and I don't think she's an asshole for doing it. If she's obviously feeling like she's having some kind of, self consciousness about her saggy boobs, right? Then go for it. I mean, it's if your mental health and your being happy, right, is gonna like mostly, you can convey that to your husband more. And I think honestly, the guy don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna say from the guy point, right? He loves them big old titties the way they are. But if you're gonna perk him up and she could do whatever, like for that sex life is gonna be so much better, right? Because she's gonna be more confident and all that other stuff, right? And then the only reason he doesn't want to do it is because he's like, fuck, I love your big ass titties the way they are right now, right? And then we have all this shit we got to pay for. But if she went out there and fucking did it, what is on my face? I feel like hair. If she went out there and did it, he's gonna freaking he's still gonna love them big ass titties. So you do you, girl. That's the way I'm saying it, right? And he's just trying to save that money because he still loves them big ass titties. It don't really matter.
Like, is there a chance for them to be like more perfect and he is like, nope, don't like this?
Well, that's right. As a woman who also has a rather large testicle situation, you got to do what you got to do. It makes you happy, right? If I had the money, I would absolutely go get my boobs done. Are you kidding me? Not for bigger, but definitely like maybe some reshaping in situations, perkier or whatever. Because granted, I have larger chest, right? So like they tend to sag, yeah, fine. But like I wear, bras and stuff, but like the bigger they are, they tend to sag a little faster. Do what makes you happy. Fuck men. Fuck them. Right. If he doesn't want any part of he's like, well, I'm reading through like a lot of part that says it's a slippery slope. Like she gets her lip fillers and she's got Botox one time. Girl, do what makes you happy. If you're more confident, you'll be happier, and ultimately you'll be happier in your relationship. If this guy's like, well, I just think it's not fair, or fuck you, bro. Fuck you. If your wife is happy, you're happy.
Think about all the opportunities too. Like once she gets those things just freaking perfect, just make a OnlyFans. Make that money right back up. Just make that money right back up. You
can make money back.
Sell them titties online. Send those unsolicited pics.
Bounce around a little bit.
But it'd be different if like this situation would put them financially at risk. Like, okay, now you can't put your half of the mortgage in here.
Like if you can't pay the bills, if you can't pay your bills and can't eat because you're not confident about your titties, that's a different thing, right? But if they are comfortable and it's just like, yeah, okay, you live in a fixer upper and you gotta like, I want to change your baseboards, or I'm gonna get fucking new titties. Like, go with the titties. The baseboards will come. That project can move over to the right some, right?
Plus, also like a house renovation, and Joe knows this because he's currently going through one, will take time anyway. Like it will take plenty of time. You've got plenty of time. You're in any rush, right? And I mean, you can always make money. It's not a problem. Like just do what makes you happy.
And sell it to the husband. Like, it's hurting my back. Like, I'm having back pains.
A little higher.
Yeah,
just my areolas are a little
lower
smaller.
Back pain. Like, I'm tired of my boobs looking cross-eyed. God damn it! All right.
I like my nipples to be not to be pointing north and one going east. Like I really, just make it even so it makes sense.
Looks like good. My boobies. My boobies got googly eyes. All right.
There you go. All right, our next boob-themed question. Am I the asshole for not putting my boob away when I answered the door?
No. Hell the fuck no. You are not the asshole. You are a fucking. You are a saint.
Oh, wait. Hold on. It depends on the situation. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm a single mom with an 18-month-old and a 3-week-old, both on breast milk. Oldest is feeding up to 5 or 6 times a day, and my baby is feeding every 2 to 3 hours, sometimes more often. Basically, my boobs are no longer my property, and I'm wearing anything that makes it difficult to pull them out for a moment's notice is not an option. So, no bra, very loose tank tops are my life. To this issue, my toddler has been sick, and so I'm very tired. I was feeding the baby when there was a knock at my door. I'd been expecting my friend over, so I didn't think twice about opening in, boob out, looking a hot mess. Sadly, it was not my friend. Instead, my ex-mother and sister-in-law gasped and made a whole deal of turning away, whereas her mom looked on displeased. Of course, toddler decides this is optimal time to start crying, which disrupts an already upset baby who stops latching, and thus my nipple is on show to the world.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so the baby was on there. Okay, I basically leave them in the doorway while I get my boys situated. I try to avoid breastfeeding my toddler in front of them, but he was not having it. So it was essentially just me walking them back out and locking the door so I could feed them both in peace. Okay, so like two women
are appalled by this.
One's a confirmed mother. You're gonna be like
you were here once too. You gotta
breastfeed yourself. I would say that they are the assholes, not you. They are the assholes. Like they have to be understanding that you got two young ass children that are just latched onto you. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
I thought she was like walking around like me, where I have nobody and I'm just always naked in my house.
Yeah.
No, and like just not.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're breastfeeding. You can do whatever you want.
No, she's not the asshole. They are the assholes. Like we need a whole new title.
It's like a city townhouse where like, okay, everyone around the neighborhood is looking at a boob, or is it like a single family house like no one can see?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It's just the mother and the sister.
They came to her door. She's obviously got two needy ass kids, right? Because they are at that age, right? And then she's over there freaking, like she said, her boobies aren't even her property anymore. And then they come to the door, a poor mother sitting there doing the single mother, dealing with two kids, brains all over the place, can't figure out what the hell's going on, doesn't know which way is freaking which. And then the door answers and a titty's out. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Like your parent, like a mother is worried, like, oh my God, it's all titty. Like who gives a shit? Yeah, like
bitch, you have your own set.
Right.
Pop those things out and help me feed these kids.
Wild. Like the thing that kills me is that like when people, and as someone who doesn't have children, so I really don't know, I can't like identify. I probably have no place to say this, but also like you're a woman, right? You're a fellow woman, and if you're upset by another woman's body, that's your problem. Yeah. Like you're obviously, it's another thing of jealousy, or like why are you so insecure about your own body?
Exactly.
Like what's that about?
Grow up.
Like get it together.
No.
Like get it together.
We need a whole new title. They are the assholes. So what is that?
Yeah.
They are Tata.
Are they
Tata.
the assholes?
Tatas.
Yes,
that's what we'll do.
Absolutely.
We'll call it Tatas. They are the assholes.
Right,
I think it's interesting that it's the ex-mother.
Yeah, why the fuck are you over it? Oh, they probably wanted to see the kids.
Oh,
is one of them?
Yeah.
The exes, like, why are they there?
Yeah.
Get out of my life.
There might be some kind of like contention between the three of them, but it's also like, who cares? Like this poor woman has got two kids hanging from each boob.
Yeah,
like,
just latched on.
You should be grateful I'm even standing upright at this point. Like come on.
Yeah.
You're lucky I got to the door.
Yeah, good. No, you aren't the asshole, lady. Take care of them boobies. All right, go ahead.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Am I the asshole for making a joke about boob size?
Yes. No, joke.
Oh my God. Okay. Yesterday, me, a 15-year-old male, and my male friends and a few other female acquaintances were hanging out together. FYI, we roast each other a lot.
Oh.
At one point during the day, we talked about all the similarities two of the people in the group, male and a female, shared. Similar interests, but also similar personality traits and stuff like that. Then I said, there's only one difference. He has boobs and she doesn't. My friends laughed and the other girls tried putting on the shocked Pikachu face, but couldn't contain their smirks. The girl stayed silent, but smiled kind of weakly. I quickly said that I was joking. Then we just went on to the next topic casually, so I didn't think much of it. When I got home later that night, I was bombarded with a bunch of texts. One of the girls had added me to a group chat with all the other girls who were there, and they were all hurling insults at me, saying what I did was uncalled for. I said sorry, and that it was just a joke. Am I the asshole? We roast each other all the time. Honestly, is it really such a big deal? Did they really have to gang up? I'm assuming they're all 15.
Yes, they're all teenagers, young kids, and
you do not comment about a woman's body. If you
obviously the boobs on the dude developed before the boobs on the girl, right? So,
I mean, it's probably a chunker.
I think it's obviously. I think that yes, you are an asshole. But you're an asshole in a funny way, right? And you read the room as like, hey, we all like joke and poke fun at each other. And they obviously were triggered and upset, and she was feeling self-conscious about her lack of the boobs and comparing it to a dude, right? So
do you know what it's like being a 15-year-old girl who's going through puberty? It's
I'm sure it's a nightmare because they're 12 to 17, the worst.
And then also, like, if you are like a straight girl and you're trying to attract like the male presence, like having some dude like comment on my body like in front of other men, like other boys, really, it's mortifying.
I would say that it was no malicious intent. You're still an asshole for saying it.
Still an asshole. Don't comment about a woman's body. Don't do that.
Yeah, I just kind of read the room, I guess. But yeah, I would say you're still an asshole. It was funny. Yeah. I knew where the story was going, and that's why I kind of laughed about it. Right? But it was like,
am I an asshole? 21-year-old male? Yes, you are.
It's more like something you learn, like when you're a little older. I think like when you're a child and you're like navigating the whole like body changes, like you don't know how to address other people or even yourself, or it's a shame.
That'd be like me, like again, a girl commenting on saying, well, I can say whatever I want because I'm a woman. So
wow, Jesus, okay, all right,
female privilege.
All right, so we have 2 non-assholes and 1 asshole. All right, all right, what's next?
That's the name of our next podcast. Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend she should get a boob job? There we go. We got it coming from the other way.
Yeah, these are different.
All right, title sounds awful, but here's my story. I, 26-year-old male, started dating a 24-year-old female about 10 months ago. Our relationship started very casual and little by little became a bit more serious. But we're still not in that I love you part. But I'm going to talk about your breasts.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm just going, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Oh, yeah. Early in our relationship, we developed a very weird dynamic. When she wanted a compliment, she would say something bad about herself, and then I would tell her she's beautiful and that there's nothing wrong with her. For example, she would say her hair looks awful and she wishes she had silkier hair. Then I tell her about how beautiful her hair is and her hairstyle is. So she's baiting for that.
Yeah, she's baiting for compliments. So maybe we're teetering back to non-asshole. Let's continue the story. Let's continue.
Yeah. Around mid-September, we were hanging out at my house when she found a pic I had with my last ex. I wasn't keeping that pic for any particular reason. It was just a regular photo.
You're the asshole.
The 2 of us hugging, and I had forgotten it was there. She got a bit angry and demanded to know if I still had feelings for her. I told her no, and we discarded the photo. However, she was still angry and started making snide comments about how, in her own words, I probably still miss having my big boob ex in my life.
Girl,
I think she's more pissed about the photo, you dig.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid of making this sound more misogynistic than it is until now, so I'll be brief. Yes, my ex had bigger breasts than her. No, it doesn't make any difference to me, and I wouldn't date anyone based on breast size alone. I do have my preferences, but I still not something that's definitive. Anyway, after this incident, she would constantly say she wished she had bigger boobs so that she could make me happy. I of course would tell her she is great the way she is, okay, and that I love her boobs. But after a month of hearing this daily, or sometimes twice a day, I started getting a dumper. And yesterday I told her that if she felt so strong about it, she should just get a boob job, then silence. She didn't argue and just left. So like I think it's definitely
they're both fucking
her own insecurity about that picture, and then just harping on the
just
size every day.
Constantly. That's got to be a lot to deal with. Like, and I'm not saying like it's not like he was like in the middle of it, be like, you know what really turned me on? Bigger tits. Right. He's already established that like he loved her or whatever, or not at that I love you thing.
And he does like a little clown boop, like honka honka.
Boop, 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 boop. Tuning in Tokyo, right? Like all that stuff, right? Like he didn't do anything of that. Like he didn't do that. Yeah, he's not doing that. But like she became, self-conscious about the ex-girlfriend's picture, which Okay.
Why are you keeping that? Why do you still have that?
I'm not saying he kept it. Maybe he didn't know it. I'm playing devil's advocate, right?
He knows what he.
Yeah,
Men are dumb, but not that dumb.
Yeah. So he probably was keeping it, fucking winking one out to it, right? But then he played it off like, hey, I didn't know it was there. I don't know why it's stuck to the sock, right? Like, and then he freaking.
Gross.
So then she's like, he's like a little fucking, like a little altar of his spank banks, right? Anyways,
in the closet,
so
like, against the wall.
But for her to like, I wish I had bigger boobs. I wish I had this, blah, 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 just to make you happy. Now she's putting that guilt on him.
Yeah.
Right. And
especially when they're not at the I love you stage.
Yeah. And they're not at the I love you stage, right? So
can we just talk about that? And you've been dating this girl 10 months and then you're like,
saying I love you.
Should I get a boob job? But I haven't even told you I loved you yet.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, why does your opinion matter so much? You don't even like this guy. Like, you barely like this guy at 10 months.
I think she likes him a lot, actually, because she became so like hung up on this photo, which understandably, right? But then she starts doing this guilt trip thing on him, and then he's just like, "Go get boob job if you if that makes you happy. Go get one."
They have more issues.
Yeah, there's more than that relationship's doomed. I'm sorry, they're M26, and
you can't make decisions like that or have conversations like that that early.
There's plenty of big titty women out there for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a therapy for you, you asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I would say you're an asshole, but I don't think you're like a malicious asshole.
Am I the asshole for using my savings for a boob job instead of helping my sister?
No, fuck your sister.
Exactly. I, a female 29-year-old, am extremely flat-chested and have hated it my entire life. I don't make a ton of money, but I've been saving for a boob job ever since I graduated college and finally have enough. I'm scheduled to get one next month. Nothing outrageous. I just want B cups. My sister recently broke up with her boyfriend, so she has nowhere to live and no money to pay for a new place. My mom and sister both know I have a big chunk of savings, especially for my boob job, and have been telling it's selfish to spend it on my unnecessary cosmetic surgery for when sister is homeless and unemployed.
Her problems are not your problems.
Right. She's currently couch surfing and is looking for a job, but hasn't been able to find one yet.
Look.
Do you think you're the first person to go through a hard time? Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Right. So, like her sister's boyfriend probably broke up with her because she didn't have a job.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of my apartment. You're not going to pay for anything.
Like, what's that? What is that?
No, she is not an asshole. And two, go sell feet pics online. If you want to sit there on the couch, just go fucking sell them online. There's so many ways to make fucking money. You're just lazy. So because you don't want to go do something, and that me, and I've been talking about how I want to get a breast implant, blah, 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 and I've been saving my money for this, and then you want to sit there and latch onto me. That's like feeding a fucking stray cat. As soon as you give her a little bit of fucking money, she's going to come right back because you know you got it. So you take care of you, girl. You go get them double D fucking titties and save the world. Whatever you're getting.
Like, why? Like, I have a sister. I love that bitch. But it's also like, it sounds to me that this sister doesn't have a job. So like, your problems are not my problems. Like, if my sister were going through a hard time, of course, I'd move her in, her and her giant dog, it'd be fine. But also like, because, I'm not responsible for my sister's life. That's not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
But for the mom to go, oh, yeah, go to your sister.
Go to your sister.
She's
move back in with your mom. Like, your mom.
On you.
Just move back in with your mom. I'd love to move back in with my mom. Are you kidding me?
No, you are not an a-hole.
Not an asshole.
Not at all.
Oh.
Congratulations. You get them titties.
Get them titties. Have fun.
Oh, we got a lot of boobs.
I picked out 6 of my faves.
Okay. All right.
Your favorite boobs? Right. Is at least one pair mine?
Am I not? Am I the asshole for not telling my boyfriend about my boob job?
Nope.
No. Let him figure it out.
Why would you? Right.
Why does he give a fuck? They're titties. Right. Next. Let's go to the next one.
Easy.
Yeah, that's easy. No, you're not an asshole. Nope. Like, let him figure it out. If he's that stupid, or like if he, you know what that means? You got a really good boob job. That's what that means.
Thank you. Supernatural.
Yeah. Like,
but
they
also,
look great.
why is it his business what you do with your body?
Who gives a fuck?
That guy.
You think he's gonna be like, what?
I
They're
don't like that you
fake.
had a boot
That's not
job.
real.
It's like I just
wish
learned
you would've-
Santa Claus isn't real. Get the fuck out
I
of here!
wish
Like
you wouldn't have
It was the
done
first
that.
set he ever played with.
Yeah,
He didn't know.
yeah.
It's
like
supposed
a-
to be.
would-
It's supposed to feel like sand, right?
Oh my god. Did you
like
what
a
am I
bag
doing?
of sand.
Hold on.
All
Hold
right.
on.
So we're
I'm sorry,
moving
what am
away
I
from the
doing?
Yeah.
boobs,
All right.
and we're going over to the noobs.
Look at this
They're
title.
closer to water balloons.
There you go.
Well,
Nice.
they are real. So
Yeah, they're natural.
prove it.
You guys know more about this. Right, go ahead.
All right. How do we know about this? What is WIBTA? What is that? Like, would I be the
Would
asshole?
I
Would
be
I be
the
the asshole
asshole?
if I ask a player to leave my LARP group for causing constant drama? No.
No,
Oh,
No,
they
absolutely
need to
not.
Get their shit together.
if anything,
And
everybody
for
needs
those
to
of
get
you
out.
that don't know what LARP is, right? It's live action role
Action
play.
role play.
Yeah, live action role play, and they dress up as knights and wizards and
Honestly,
wizards and gizzards and have like
Right.
foam swords and cast
don't
imaginary
know.
spells. You want to do LARPing?
oh my god, I would be in the sluttiest costumes.
Let's go to Renaissance Festival and LARP everybody.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
okay.
we go to Renaissance Fest and then like I'd just be straight naked.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Please. I'll
So-
make you body paint.
The corsets alone. Oh my god.
So this was this person runs a local LARP group with my friend, and the mix of combat role play and more than lean towards the role play. The particular player is banned from all other LARPs in our area for their behavior and rule breaking. So that's already a sign, right? So if they've already been banned
Yeah.
from all your other little groups of like LARPers, right? Then obviously that person is just an idiot, right? So no, you would not be an asshole for you to be like, you know what? Let's just you're batting 1,000 on all the LARPing groups in the area. Let's just kick you out of this one because
Right. If you're not playing by the
yeah,
rules,
and if you're not
anywhere,
having fun and they're destroying
get
your
outta here.
group, they're destroying your group of what you
You're
built. Then
They're ruining it for everybody.
the
else.
sacrifice of one, for the many is better, right? So,
I'll be right back.
right,
like nobody wants.
I gotta pee. Shut up.
She's pooping.
Yeah.
Nobody wants like somebody who just ruined the whole time for everybody.
yeah, and
No,
if
like, don't even feel
you're
bad.
you're gonna lose more players if that person stays because they'll just go to the other groups, and you're gonna lose more players. We dealt with this in our GTA server.
Grand Theft Auto.
Right, we had-
yeah, I was
you
just
had
gonna
it-
bring up.
We had a player that was, he was a good enough dude, but he would metagame, he would bend the rules a tad, right? And he would do all this stuff, and people just got tired of it, and they started losing like people in the city, right? So they're losing people in that city, and then we had to make a decision and be like, hey, we had to ban him, right? We're gonna kick him, but we ended up giving him a 30-day ban, and he's not coming back. But as soon as he left, the population started skyrocketing again. People started having more fun. So no, you would not be the asshole for getting rid of that person. It's a hard
Nope.
decision, and you got to make that. Like sometimes you just got to make it for the best of your
No.
group. All right, next.
Absolutely. All right. Am I the asshole for watching my husband and his friends fuck up their vacation without helping? I can't wait to read this one. I want to know what happened. All right.
Oh my god, it's a fucking novel. All right,
Well, they
holy
added
shit.
more. People had questions, I'm
Yeah, I
sure.
got you.
Let's see. First, I would have not let them completely nuke their vacation, and I always had an eye on what they did to intervene. What? They are now at the destination and have fun. What? Okay. All right. A few years back, I backed out of any group vacation since I was always expected to be everyone's travel agent and travel guide and micromanage everyone's affairs. Since I am a very experienced traveler, I didn't enjoy this, so I stopped, and now I just travel solo. All right, you're a travel planner. You're the fun person. Okay. My
This
husband and
can we just pause? This
What?
person sounds narcissistic as shit.
you think so?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like I'm the person that sets all the vacations up. And I'm the one that coordinates it all. And then as soon as they don't fucking go to her for help, it's fucked up. Your vacation is fucked up. But go ahead, continue.
I mean, wait, is this person the wife? I'm assuming it's a
Yes,
heterosexual
yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, sure.
My husband and 3 friends wanted to go on vacation. I told him from the beginning he can ask me questions and I would help, but I would not plan for them. I also said, we want to do this and that. Can you research and book it? Is not the kind of question he can ask. All right, if it's not her vacation, so why should she have to do that?
Yeah.
He said, I don't need to bother them. They will manage on their own in a very rude tone. Oh, feelings hurt. So I completely backed off and watched from the side. As expected, they did some rookie mistakes that costed them some money, but more important, lots of stress. My husband sent me a pretty pissed message and called me a petty asshole before takeoff. Well, it sounds like they're definitely the asshole because like I know my friends, like some people do plan well, but if you're going on a big vacation, you got to have some kind of like itinerary. You can't just sit around the hotel and say, okay, let's go do this now. Because depending on where you're going, you need to book tickets and rides
if you're going to events
and
and stuff.
experiences.
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
It seems like if you go back and read the first part of it, right, it says that I was expected to be everyone's. I was always expected to be everyone's travel agent and travel guide and micromanage everyone's affairs since I am very experienced traveler. Right there, that line to me is like, you're not expected. You want that, right? You want to have that, like that needy feeling, that feel of like the feeling of being like needed, right? And like anybody plans,
maybe not.
Anybody plans a group.
Solo and partner excursion.
But she says, I backed out of a few years ago. I backed out of any group vacation since I was always expected to be everyone's travel agent.
Right.
But she's not expected to be.
Have to be a travel agent for her husband's vacation that she's not going on?
Because she gave that information to him. She's obviously pissed off that he's going on a fucking vacation without her, with his friends, right? Trip. And then she said, and then she's saying, I'm not going to fucking plan it. You fucking do it all, blah 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 blah. And he's like,
to do anything.
He's like, I don't
do anything.
I know. That's what I'm saying. She's narcissistic, right? So like, you're just gonna have like this whole fucking plan, like, and then like, oh, he sent me this thing and said you're a fucking asshole, blah blah blah. Yeah, you are. I think you are an asshole. I don't think you're an asshole for not planning it. I think you're an asshole just because you're an asshole in general. Just, like,
I think you're plotting her personality.
Yes,
from
you're plotting that he has a fucked up ass vacation because one, you're not going on it, and two, you didn't fucking plan it. But you also said you're not gonna fucking plan it. So you sit there and secretly hope that this fucking vacation is just gonna be fucking ruined because you had no hand in it.
I didn't read that part.
Read it. It says it right there.
I think you're reading it in between the
lines.
No.
Read it.
You're reading too fast.
Oh. Okay. All right. Apparently, am I the asshole? Yeah.
Are you the one planning vacations? Do you feel some kind of way about it?
Moving on.
For not wanting my brother on my new PS5. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's 19. So I 19 male, have an older brother, 20 male, and currently we are sharing a PS4. So my brother has been the biggest bully I had in my life. Like, picture someone self-centered, toxic, hypocritical. You can just fill in the multiply by 10. Well, I recently ordered a PS5 and I gave my half of the PS4 to my brother. So we don't have to share anymore. The PS4 is are these two in a fucking same room with bunk beds? Like, you're fucking 19 and 20 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Like, grow the fuck up. Well, sometimes we play games. Yeah, like get the fuck out of the basement, right? So we play games together, like just now, and well, it went toxic. Oh my god.
Your brothers.
They're brothers. Get the fuck over it. We were playing a COD gun game. Shocker, another toxic ass game. And whenever I was winning, he says stuff like, yeah. Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Health regen is too high and speed is so fast. But when he was winning, he is this is breaking my brain. One, you're fucking 19 years old. Your brother's 20 years old. You fucking bought the PS5. It's yours. So no, you're not an asshole. You're fucking grown adults. Like, you're adults.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
If you don't want him playing on your PS5, move out of your mom's house.
Or it might be stepdad's house.
Or whoever, right? Move out of the basement.
Oh,
the basement.
Let's see. I think we're going out of the noobs and boobs territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the asshole for telling my brother that I told him so, and that his personality is the problem.
Oop, sorry, my TikTok just started. My bad. Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
Oh, are we boring you, Nicole?
Yeah.
No.
You asshole.
I was doing some research and then it just started playing.
She's doing research on her trip to Hollywood.
not
Right?
Hollywood.
All right.
Relax.
So my female 28 brother. Wait, what? I'm so confused.
My
Okay,
female,
so she's 28. Her brother's 30.
30.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
English has always been a bit my way or the highway. So the brother has been. He also loves to tell you
Speaking of narcissist,
that he told you, so if you dare to do something differently to his suggestion, it goes the wrong way. My brother's wife, Cindy, is a 29 female, is honestly an angel of a person. And why bring her into this? And patience is never ending. I genuinely believe that their marriage is held together by her patience, because I would have had it with my brother a long time ago. No shit, it's your brother. They were married 5 years ago. Maybe do you think maybe he acts different with you and his wife? Anyways,
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Then he gave birth to a beautiful baby boy a month ago. During the pregnancy, whenever I would ask about the name, Cindy always said that they had not been able to agree on anything yet. During these conversations, my brother would say, well, we all know that I have what I think we should name the baby, and it is up to Cindy to come up with something better. She doesn't like it. Wow.
what is this?
Yeah.
What is this topic?
Wow.
Telling his brother, I tell you so, or told you so.
Oh,
Cindy would always laugh when my brother said this and would say something about finding something they both agreed on. But it certainly seemed like my brother had made up his mind. For reference, the name my brother was adamant about was Joseph, which Cindy
That's a good name.
really just didn't like. Yes.
It's all right.
Cindy's an asshole.
Yeah. By the time Cindy went into labor, her and her brother had a short list of 3 names, which Cindy said would choose from once they had met the baby and seen his face. Joseph was not on the list. Unfortunately, there were some complications during the birth, and Cindy had to be rushed to emergency surgery while my brother dealt with all the paperwork. I'm sure that you can see where this is going. He put Joseph on the birth certificate.
God.
Wow.
While Cindy was unconscious. Yes.
Divorced.
It seems that this was the straw that broke the camel's back, and Cindy was filed for divorce.
Oh!
My brother is suddenly crying to the world.
As she should.
Yep, and their dog that his wife's pregnancy, his postpartum hormones have gotten the better of her, and she has thrown away their lives over a temper tantrum. He also said that she would come to realize Joseph's a good, strong name, and I admit it was probably not my finest moment. But I have been telling my brother for years that Cindy's patience would come to an end. So, as I said, I told him so. No, I think that you're not an asshole for saying that.
No.
Because your brother went behind your wife's his wife's back and decided to name his son.
That's a fucking bold dickhead move.
And all kinds of things. Like, yes, like name changes can be like made, but it's the fact of the matter.
Yeah, you're not an asshole.
It's definitely on them. Cindy probably put up with way too much.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely should have talked about the name of their child a lot more before, I don't know, it came out. I know birth happens pretty quick, but they could have taken some more time to actually talk about this.
But also,
do people wait until the baby comes out to look at it and say, "Oh yeah, that looks like a Joseph"?
Yeah. Some people do. Yeah, some people do. Like, some people pick a name and they're like, "I don't think that fits."
Yeah,
I mean,
that's wild.
Weird.
And I would have been like, "You're an asshole," and I told you so. That your wife would fucking leave you because you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like.
Do you think that the husband was waiting, like when she went into the emergency thing, and it was just like, she's gonna, she's probably not gonna make it out of this?
No. Well, he saw that.
And
I don't know what it was.
It was just me and Joseph, my little boy.
I think it was more of like an opportunity thing. He saw an opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, that's absolutely. But I wonder if he was thinking that she was gonna recover. Maybe she wasn't going to recover. Like, she was just going to die during childbirth, and she'd never have to fucking deal with it. Yeah.
And then decide to name what your son whatever you wanted.
People still die during childbirth. She had complications. She could have fucking died. She could have died during that.
Then, all right. So now that my wife is dead, I can name my son whatever I want.
Now here's the question for Cindy, right? When she gets divorced, is she just be like, take your fucking Joseph with you, motherfucker?
Honestly,
I'll just go make a new baby because I didn't want Joseph.
I wanted Stephen.
I wanted Caleb.
She's gonna get its name changed.
I wanted Caleb.
Sure.
All right.
But the thing is of it that in my head, if this guy is gonna turn around and be manipulative about this, what else is he gonna be?
Oh yeah, he's a scumbag. Yes. You are not an asshole, female 29 Your brother is a complete
Your
asshole.
brother is,
and he got it. Yep, that's good.
Exactly
good
what
on
he
you.
deserved.
Do your thing. Do your thing, girl.
Could you imagine? Like, hey, hi, wife. You were incapacitated, so I decided to name our son what I wanted and not what we discussed.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. While
awesome,
you're
great.
dying. While you're dying.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You may or may not be dying, but because whatever. Like that's so fucked up.
That's
like,
a fucking dick move right there.
God. It's the like I want to know where all these people get the audacity and like where I can get some because that's fucking crazy.
It's a lot of audacity. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my wife I don't care if she likes beards?
It seems like a stupid.
This is a short one, thank God. My wife and I have been married for going on for 10 years. We met in our mid-20s and now in our mid-30s. When my wife and I met, my facial hair immediately was patchy. But as years have passed, you got to like.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Not to be like shallow, but if a guy grows a patchy beard, just keep it shaved.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
just don't grow it. As the past and I've aged, my facial hair is now full and supple, like my balls. Having always wanted to grow a nice long beard like the masculine man I saw growing up, I always admired it through my relationship with my wife. I've normally kept just scruff on my face, but I also have told my wife about my desire to grow out my beard. Her reaction was always tell me who that's gross. Ew, that's gross. Or you need to shave. You look disgusting. This has now happened through enough times that I finally blew up and said, babe, I don't give a fuck if you like beards or not. So I am the asshole for telling my wife I don't care about the presence of my beard.
Just the tone. Like why?
Why would you say that?
What's the matter?
Just grow it out. Like he just got fucking tired of her fucking saying it. Like she's like I've been looking at your Patch Adams ass for fucking goddamn years, right? And then now all of a sudden you got a supple beard. Get the fuck out of here. Get your patchy ass. Keep that shit shaven. You look like you fucking goddamn.
Like why do you
Never mind. I'll stop.
Like the thing that kills me too is like why do you like that sounds like an insecurity within this guy. Like if you can't grow a beard, like fine, but also like
right, he prefers to shave it.
Yeah, what here's my thing too, is like what career field are you in that you're so worried about the fucking beard? Like is everybody else just walking around like a bunch of lumberjack beards and shit, and then you're looking like fucking goddamn like you had a bushfire on your fucking face, you just couldn't get fucking hair to grow. And you're like, they're making fun of me, honey. And she's like, well, I'm fucking tired of seeing your fucking patchy shit. Like just shave it off.
Looking ass.
Yeah.
But also if you did want to grow out a patchy beard, you have to get a white trash wife to go along with that trash look.
Yeah. You got to get the wife beater with the ketchup stains on it. You got to do all that shit. Like it's required.
And then
it's required by law.
Your wife with the bad extensions that don't match her hair.
Hell yeah, with a fucking 2-liter Mountain Dew in her hand. All right, let's go.
Exactly. Especially with the username of substantial gas. So
yeah. Maybe he works at a propane plant. All right.
Maybe. Last one, and then we're done, you guys.
Propane accessories.
Yeah.
Very important question. Let's go. Am I the asshole for crying when my boyfriend wouldn't take care of me on my period?
Nope. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Because let me say something. Let me say something, and I'm gonna sit up as I say this. As a woman who has horrific periods, if you look at me in any kind of way that's not, oh, honey, are you okay? Can I get you some water, some chocolate, a box of munchkins? Fuck you. Fuck your mom for having you. And fuck your dad for having the semen that created your ass. Get the fuck away from me. Like, woo!
Yeah.
Like, I will burst into tears. I will be angry.
So the best thing to do is just kind of like lock you up into a room like an exorcist is happening, we just got to call a fat priest and a skinny priest to come over and just shovel food underneath the door crack, so you just don't get murdered during that time period.
Look at me, but also look at me, okay? Like, don't look at me, but also look at me.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
Why are you ignoring me?
I don't know.
Why are you ignoring me?
It's like
because I'm having an emotional time.
It's like that scene it's like the scene from The Notebook. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I want. All I know is I want to be left alone, but also don't leave me. I'm going through a world of emotions right now.
So for all the
is being pulled out through my belly button.
Yeah.
I need you to look at me, but also don't touch me.
Yeah. So so thank you for that great insight there, Nicole. And we are still left with so many more questions and
scared.
Then we don't have answers. Yeah. So we don't really know what to do still. So
this is what you're
I would say you're not an asshole for crying. No, I wouldn't say you're an asshole. No. I think that you're and I'm not trying to mansplain.
Boyfriend.
I think I'm not trying to mansplain, but I think that for crying when my boyfriend wouldn't take care of me.
Your boyfriend's a bitch, and if you can't sit there and watch your girlfriend or just be not annoying.
Like, what was he doing?
Seconds.
He had things to do.
I don't even care.
Was he working?
So he had to meet with his family. He had to deliver some furniture he sold on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he have other plans during my week of where
well, I mean, the world doesn't just stop
in town.
Excuse me.
It just doesn't stop. Like, I get it, but thanks so
shit. I don't care about the world. I care about this. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ignore me, but also don't not look at me. Like, why am I being ignored?
We can't even get an answer. This is why there's so much confusion in the world.
I think it's a week of fighting. And either way, no matter if he puts in the effort, I think she's going to have an issue with it.
Yeah,
why don't you love me?
Because the thing is, it'd be like, here, this is the other post, right? We could probably find her other post. Am I the asshole for fucking cussing this dude out because he loved me too much on my period? Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. So there's no answer. There's no winning.
Don't look at me.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a support group somewhere.
Like I weigh 4 pounds more than I did yesterday.
Yep, she's still going.
I got water circulating through my body because I didn't decide to have a baby. Now my body's like, well, I'll learn you one. And then here we are. My uterus is being pulled out by my eyelids. And my body is so uncomfortable. Nipples are sore. My boobs are swollen. My vagina hurts. It's a whole thing. And then I gotta shove a tampon up there while all that shit's happening? No, don't look at me.
I think we're gonna leave this up to our viewers. So answer down on the poll.
As I rock back and forth.
Yeah.
So should that man drop everything and support this poor woman?
I don't think he's right.
Live his life.
I don't think he's right either way. Did you just listen to Nicole?
Yep.
I'm more confused than ever right now. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So like, I think either way you're fucked, buddy. And the only way that you can get out of this is switch over.
Not to be on her period.
No, switch over.
Or to be
Make a grinder account. Yeah, make a grinder account.
My girlfriend's crazy, so
yeah.
I'm here.
Get a cougar.
I don't know. Yeah.
Balanced.
Oh yeah. No. But menopause. Ooh.
You just get one after that. All right.
Awesome. So guys, we just saved the world and made some very important determinations on assholeness.
Yeah.
I can give birth, but I chose not to, and my uterus was like,
she's still going.
Girl.
She's still going. All right. Sorry, we triggered you with the period talk. All right. I know it's.
My God.
Yeah. Hopefully we missed that episode, like when it really happens. All right.
That's next week.
Yeah, it's next week. Next Saturday.
Actually, can I tell you, I got real horny and real hungry last week, which means I'm ovulating. So that could be like any day now.
Oh God.
There it is.
All right. Well.
Now you know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Oh, I was also crying over puppy videos.
Oh yeah, you're done.
Because they're just puppies.
Yeah. Well, the wedding should be fun.
Just like they're so cute. And I just love dogs so much, and they're so precious, baby angels.
All right.
Crazy.
Well, I think that's it. That's all we got. So you guys have a great trip, or you have a great trip there, Nicole. Hopefully, you don't burn down the wedding.
Your homework is to catch the bouquet.
Yeah, catch the bouquet.
I think that was my first thought. I'm trying to get
competitive.
There you go.
Okay. I'll throw bows. I don't care.
All right.
Throwing bows.
Good show. You guys have a great one.
Love you. Mean it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.